Now is the time to understand what's coming, start to understand what else AI can do for you and for your department. It's not just about answering phones. It's not just about helping to write marketing copy, if that's some of the things that you're using it for. It is going to be truly, it's an overused word, but a revolutionary part of our business. And it is going to evolve rapidly. We're not talking years before this is here. We're talking 12 to 18 months before it has significantly impacted your department.
Dave, you recently wrote an article. It was your inaugural article for Dealer Marketing Magazine, Balancing Technology and Customer Experience in 2025. What prompted you to write this article? Where did the inspiration come from?
Right now, the automotive industry is focused on AI chatbots and voice answering platforms to take care of appointments and things, maybe after hours or overflow type stuff. And there's so much more that AI can do for us in the industry. Guys like your columnist, Todd Smith, with Core AI, building some incredible AI platform that is going to help us get to the data that we need. There's so much data buried in fixed ops that we could use to really personalize messages, to free advisors and managers from some of the repetitive tasks and administrative tasks that they've been buried with over the last decade. Get them back to doing what they do best, which is building relationships for the managers with their team, and for the advisors with the customers.
Is good, but I can imagine now that you're explaining it the way that you are, it's overburdening. It's having to open so many things and distract you from all focus, which is the customer. And so even if the technology is shiny and it looks good and it has a purpose, maybe the issue is not so much the technology, but the integration and the seamlessness of the experience of the actual service advisor. We talk a lot about the customer's experience, but we should potentially be looking internally as well and start asking ourselves, well, how are our service advisors experiencing the overload of technology, and what potentially AI could we adopt internally to streamline and connect those dots so we keep the technology, but how we integrate it.
Yeah. So what the technology needs to do now is it needs to remove obstacles and remove administrative burden from the advisors. What has happened in the past is we came out with a new technology and we were like, this is going to be great. You guys are going to love this. And all it did was add work for them. Right. And technology providers are creating technology and saying, I don't understand why you can't get your people to use this. It's only 3 clicks. It's only 4 clicks for them to use it. Well, it's 4 clicks on top of the 100 other that we've already added to them over the last 10 years, right? So it's more and more and more. And now technology needs to do the opposite. It needs to be technology that takes away that burden, that work from the advisor so they can get back to doing what they should be doing, which is building relationships and increasing customer retention.
One last question. Do you feel that fixed ops as a department have a voice in terms of this?
I think we have a much bigger voice than we really think. I'm trying to be out there and help them understand what parts of the business we could really use help with. In the past, a lot of the technology that has come into the dealerships has added work to the advisors, added work to the managers, and it makes them leery when they start to hear of things that are going to help them, that are going to reduce their workload. And that's really the way that the tech companies need to be looking at this. We could go on for hours talking about what AI can do inside the service department. The article, please take a read. I put a lot of time, a lot of thought into the article. And I really want to help people understand that AI is more than a chatbot, more than a voice that can answer the phone. There is so much more that it can do. There is a lot of work that is going to go into it, as we do have a lot of disconnected systems that it's going to take work to get those connected to be able to work for us. But it can be done, and it's going to be done much more quickly than people really realize.